Welcome to the Oakville Curling Club in Oakville, Ontario, site of the 2022 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships. My name's Danielle Inglis, and I am joined in the booth by 2022 New Holland Canadian Juniors runner-up, Emma Artichuk.
Hi, everybody.
We're excited to have you on the broadcast here today.
I'm excited to be here, Danielle. Thank you.
And in our feature matchup today, we have Team Northern Ontario 2 representing Curl Sudbury taking on New Brunswick 1 from the Gage Golf and Curling Club in Oromocto. And kicking it off, it will be New Brunswick with the hammer by virtue of their last stone draw. And throwing lead rocks for Team Northern Ontario, we have Jesse Crozier, 2020 Under-18 Provincial Championship. And a fun fact about him is that he can also speak French.
Seems like they're going to be starting the first end pretty open.
That's something you tend to see, right? And take us through, Emma, why teams might be keeping it more open in the first end.
Well, it can be a lot of things. Learning the ice conditions for one. The second, maybe if there's a bit of nerves, getting just calm, relaxed, and getting into the game. But yeah.
Teams do have 30 minutes of thinking time each for these 8 ends, plus 2 90-second timeouts.
We're just going to touch you this time. Same thing.
Good opportunity for them to find some draw weight.
Same thing.
Both these teams are going to be hungry for a win. Team Northern Ontario coming into this with a 1-2 record. They lost in their first game against Nova Scotia. Big win against Manitoba in their second game and dropped a close decision to Alberta in their third. Team New Brunswick 1-1 currently. Win in their first game over PEI and most recently a loss against Saskatchewan.
It's a big game for both these teams.
Now, what's interesting about this event is that all teams will make playoffs, but depending on where you end up ranking, it depends on how far up you're going and whether you're still playing for the championship at the end of the day. So throwing lead rocks for Team New Brunswick, we have Cameron Salage. He was at U18 and U20 Nationals in 2022 and was also a U15 finalist 2 years in a row.
Very accomplished young curler.
It really is amazing seeing the resumes from all these players. I'm sure, Emma, you're noticing some players that you saw
absolutely.
just a month ago.
Yeah, they've definitely got a good group of curlers here this week.
That's right.
Throwing second rocks for Team Northern Ontario, Kyle Vanio.
Yep.
He was the 2019 Under-18 Provincial Champ. And also went on to compete, and that was the provincial one, and he went on to compete at the Nationals in Edmonton. And his fun fact is that his dad, Bill, carries the cheering section. And as you'll see in the background here, we've got sheet 8 full and all behind the glass, full of our support system here.
Lots of fans in the building today.
Now throwing second for Team New Brunswick is Ty Dacey. He's an under-15 winner in Nova Scotia and went to the Canada Winter Games also for Nova Scotia for figure skating, where he plays top 10, so a multi-sport athlete. Fun fact, can also play the fiddle. Plus, he has some very accomplished parents.
We'll drag her. It's a little bit faster than practice. Okay.
Just clean her away, Jess.
Opportunity for Northern Ontario to sit 2 here.
It's nice. Top 4T. A little down. Top 4T. Ian's rock.
Top
Ian's rock.
Ian's in.
Yeah, switch.
Heads up.
Yes. I got it. Oh no, she's coming out already.
A great scrub to get that one in.
Yeah, really nice shot there.
Stand tight.
Like a little more than you look for.
Done. Yes.
Yeah.
Pull. Stand. Done. Pull.
Playing the hit and roll goes right past. Got caught in between the two shots there.
Yeah, that was super close.
It's a little
You
bit
can see it
quicker.
only just rolled out of the rings.
Yeah, throw the same.
Throwing third rocks for Team Northern Ontario.
Go down. Yes, boys.
Have Ian Deschênes,
Top 8.
the 2020 Under-18 provincial champion.
All the way, boys.
Tight 12.
Boys. Hard all the way.
His fun facts is that he can bench 270 pounds.
I'm coming. So, finish.
Yes, Jesse. Hard, Jesse. All the way, boys. All the way.
So that should help with all the sweeping we're about to see.
Oh
in
yeah,
this game.
definitely.
Jesse.
Looks like New Brunswick is going to try the same thing they just did.
And throwing that third rock is John Siddell. He's also in in Under-18 and Under-20 nationals this year. U15 finalists 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Hard guy.
Yeah. Really hard.
Hard guy.
Right to it.
And your roll, Cam. Go.
And he considers himself to be the head cheerleader for the women's team here.
Fans definitely are a huge part of the game.
If you want.
We'll talk even more about those fans later and how they can affect you as a player on the ice too.
You got to see him.
Northern Ontario looking to keep 2 in the rings.
Yep. Hard line, boys. Whoa. Little roll that way, not too much. Whoa.
And they do. Nicely done.
Really nice shot, yeah.
Been talking about how nice weight selection people have been making all week. All the players out there, not overthrowing for the most part.
Yeah,
which
that's a really key part of the game for sure. Making sure you're throwing the right weight to stick around and keep those shooters.
Yeah. Can.
Hold. Yep. Hold. Whoa. Cam. Hard cam.
Okay.
makes contact and will roll out. So this will be a free draw for Northern Ontario.
Give them the good opportunity to learn more paths on the ice.
Which is really key when you're first starting off a game, and even we're still at the beginning of the competition too, so getting used to the ice.
Getting comfortable with all the spots on the ice is definitely key.
And a shout out to our hardworking ice team here, Scott Foster and his crew. He also wanted to get in on the fun facts as well. So the one he gave me is that he's undefeated in the Ice Makers Crokinole tournament, 5-0. So congratulations, Scott.
Very impressive.
T-line. Okay, well. Just T, Jesse.
So throwing skip rocks, Brennan Radula,
Yes, boys.
2020 Under-18 provincial champion.
Go. Half tight. All the way.
Sweepers are going to have to work hard for this one.
If you can't get it in, we'll. It's okay. Good suit.
You really died. No handle.
Caught them by surprise how much that came up. Still, ice is still a bit fresh.
Yeah. Looks like they were throwing on that brand new path, so might have just caught them off guard.
Yeah, for sure.
Just 10, see if we can nose.
Yeah.
Kind of got.
Just know so they don't have that split.
Yeah, just try and stick this so that he can't.
Yeah. I got.
So up skip stones now. We have Raj Dalrymple.
You got it.
Competed in the 2019 Canada Games. Also won 3 consecutive titles at the U15 level.
9-5.
And competed at the U21 Junior Mixed Provincials.
Yeah. Stop. Right to it.
No roll.
Nice.
Nice hit and roll there.
Good save.
Nice throw.
It's really, these seem like simple and straightforward shots, but they can really go a long way towards your confidence when you're
Yeah.
just making those open hits, making those draws.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully we got to roll it.
Yeah. The only way they could hit no behind.
Are you getting a roll under our guard or no?
It's hard.
Okay. I mean, sounds good. Try to get over there, but yep.
You can also see the coaches are sitting on the ice, which is a unique feature about this championship. You get a chance to interact with your
Control.
coaches in between ends, so similar how you would at a Skies or a Tim Hortons Briar.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting feature for sure. It also gives the coaches an opportunity to hear your thought process when you're thinking of different shots to call.
Have you played with coaches on the ice, Emma?
Once or twice. Yeah, definitely quite a few times, but
I shouldn't curl too much.
it's a good experience for sure.
The whole idea behind that is trying to emulate where the players will be and what it will look like, plus the development side of things. So
Just rip it.
important on many fronts.
Make sure we hit it.
So we refer to another broadcaster here as well for coach development too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to swap sides.
Yeah, it's a great learning opportunity for everyone involved.
Fail.
Oh. Oh. Damn, hard damn. Wow.
And that has caught team by surprise. That will be a steal of 1 for Team Northern Ontario here in the first end.
I didn't flick it.
As you can see at the Oakville Curling Club, we have 6 other sheets of ice in play, plus all of our fans over on the side. We'll make sure to update you between ends on the scores. But you can also check them out on Curling Canada's website at curling.ca/scoreboard. Emma, not only were you the runner-up this year, you've also accomplished the OUA gold medalist this year. You competed at the U18 Championships, won silver back in 2019, and also played at the Ontario Winter Games, winning gold and silver in 2020 and 2019. Tell me about how all of those experiences have really accumulated, and especially when you were younger and at the age that these players are on the ice. How has that contributed to where you are now?
Well, each one of those events was such a special experience, and it was just an amazing time to be able to go and compete there. But definitely each one has taught me a lot of different lessons, both good and bad, like learning from mistakes and building on things that you're doing well. And yeah, each one of them has just been really important in my development as a curler.
And what would you say has been the biggest jump for you between the U18 to the U21 category?
That's a really good question, actually. Probably, as you move up, obviously, there's a couple more shots being made, a little less strategy mistakes. So just learning from your mistakes right away instead of making them over and over again, I find is just one of the really key things in success.
You also played in the women's ranks. You played a few women's fields.
Yes.
You're also playing at the mixed provincials a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And what would you say the jump is like from the junior level then to women's or adult play?
The jump from the junior level to women is definitely, I would say, the biggest. There's so many talented women's curlers out there, and you really have to be on your game if you want to be able to compete at their level.
And what would you say? I often get the question about from juniors, when you want to get to the next level, what should you do and how should you do it? And what would you say from under 18s to under 21? What's your advice for those players?
Definitely, when you're in U18s playing up at the U21 level, just showing that you can compete with the older kids and that you're very good. And yeah, just making sure you can play up. I think that's the biggest key for your development.
Back on our feature sheet, we are having a little game of target practice this end. Yeah, and still critical to getting some of perhaps a little bit of the shakes out. Is the other part we talked about the development is exactly what we're doing here. The games are live streamed, the players are mic'd, and for some of these players, could be the first time they're ever mic'd.
Yeah, that can definitely cause a bit of nerves if this is the first time you're on a live stream.
Yeah.
And we also talked about the fans in the stands, and they're making a bit of noise out there. We've quite often heard on the broadcast some of the players saying, we couldn't hear you, or it's so loud out here. And how do you personally deal with that, or how does your team deal with these kind of environments?
Yeah, it's definitely a big adjustment than just playing in a normal curling club environment. But just making sure like you use hand signals or just having that conversation with your team on what you're going to do if you can't hear each other is super important to have. But at the end of the day, I think the fans on the ice are fantastic, and I think you really can just like feed off of their vibe, and it's super fun to have them out there.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite, we'll call it like arena venue experience with fans?
Stratford was definitely super special because we were in our home province and the fans were fantastic. But even my very first first U18 nationals was so special as well. The fans were fantastic in the arena. They were like right behind our sheets. It was awesome.
And where was that one being held?
That was Sherwood Park, Alberta.
All right.
Yeah.
They did a great job hosting.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Gotta go. Gotta go. All right, boys, go.
They had a great sweep on that rock to get in the rings.
Yep.
Control. Whoa.
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 Chest. Yep.
Yeah.
Hard in. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
No roll.
My bad.
Talk about opportunities for young curlers. Something exciting that was announced yesterday was that the applications opened for the For Love of Curling Scholarship Program from Curling Canada. And thanks to the generous support of the Governor General's Curling Club members, Curling Canada will once again increase the number of scholarships awarded from 10 to 11, with the scholarships valued at $2,500 each. And they will be awarded to student athletes who have been accepted into the post-secondary education program. So if anybody's interested or knows of anybody who would qualify for that, send them the link, send them right over to curling.ca/foundation. And all applications must be received by 11:59 p.m. Eastern on June 30th. We have quite a few past recipients. There are some familiar names on here, like Jocelyn Peterman,
You got it, Ian?
Tanner Horgan, Thomas Scoffin, Aaron Pincott, Emily Mackenzie Zacharias, Tyler Tardy,
Top 8.
and even, I believe,
Where is it?
Brendan's sister, Lauren Rajala.
Oh, T, back 4.
Just
Back
T.
4, back 8. Back
What's
4,
over
back
there?
8.
Yeah. Hey, it's good. Yeah.
In our feature game, we're continuing with the target practice theme. These teams are the speediest on the ice right now with their play.
Game goes by pretty quick when you're throwing them up and down.
Trying to get us back on schedule here in a hurry.
Clean.
We'll stop. Stop.
Oh, heavy clean. Yep.
Nice.
Also want to give a shout out to our Canadian wheelchair mixed doubles team. They're currently playing in Finland at the inaugural wheelchair mixed doubles curling championship, and they're right now they still have playoff hopes alive, but they might need some help, sitting at a 2-4 record.
Jesse, hard Jesse.
But it's not over yet, but they're really seeing the development with mixed doubles and just how difficult it can be. Just how have you had any experience playing mixed doubles
I
yet, Emma?
have, yeah. And it's a lot of fun, but definitely nothing like the regular game.
What would you say for people who are thinking of trying mixed doubles? What's the biggest difference?
I would say because it's only the two of you either having to get up right away and sweep your own rock or not aiming at a broom, it just requires you to do a little bit extra, and that might just be a bit of an adjustment for some people, but it's so much fun. I love mixed doubles.
Good.
And our team's continuing to hit. Well, you mentioned sweeping too, and there's become a greater awareness on the impact of sweeping and how important it is to the game. I mean, we always knew it was important, but now with all the studies and especially we call it Broomgate with everything going on a few years ago, really see the importance of sweeping. And talk to us about what you see as a player on the ice, and especially at this level here.
Yeah, I feel like right now is kind of like the peak of people trying a bunch of different things. Like you saw at the Worlds and even the Briar, the people sweeping with their broom heads like the skinny way almost, and just like testing out different things to see what impacts they have on the rock. I'd say at this level, it looks like most people are just sweeping that 45-degree angle, still trying to use the directional to make it curl, but not seeing anything crazy.
And then it looked a little bit different. You saw more people trying things at the U21 event.
Yeah, I did see a little more of the skinny sweeping at the U21s. My team hasn't tried it out, but I'd be really curious to see if it actually does have a big impact.
Well, I think you touched on a really good point there, which is you have to try it out.
Exactly, yeah.
Because you can see it on TV, and sure, if you've got Ben Hebert doing something or one of the other top sweepers, they have a certain impact on the rock, but it's what can you do and what can your team do, and does it work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a free draw here for Team Northern Ontario.
Not much you can do when it's airway zone. To the side, T. Yep. We're going right side or left side? Left side. Okay.
Important communication in the hack, so the sweepers know where it's going.
Yep.
This will be Northern Ontario's last rock in N2, New Brunswick with the hammer.
He pulled it back though. He pulled it back.
Where? Stay off.
We're back.
Okay, well then. Way up.
Yeah, back
Okay,
full
never,
back line.
never. Just leave it.
Back line hack.
Just leave it.
No,
Just leave it.
It's going through. It's going through.
Just leave her.
And that will go right through, so it will be a free throw through for Team New Brunswick. It's also important for this. It is a throw through, but they have an opportunity to see the ice.
Yeah, exactly. Throwing on a spot of the sheet that you're not necessarily comfortable with yet is a really good use of a throw through.
And that's exactly what New Brunswick will do. Will be a blank end here in N2.
Looking over at our other sheets, it looks like Team Ontario got a 4 in the first end against Newfoundland.
That is huge that it's on the girls' side.
Yes.
And that also, Team Northern Ontario, 2-0 against New Brunswick after 1. Then we are scoreless in the Nova Scotia-New Brunswick game.
In the Nova Scotia PEI game, it looks like Team Nova Scotia also got a 4 in the first end. Very exciting first ends on those sheets.
4 ends are hot here. We have Also on the men's side, we have Saskatchewan and Alberta. It's Saskatchewan with a 1-0 lead. And then all tied up on BC and Northern Ontario. No score yet. Again, we are the fastest sheet on the ice, so we'll see more coming after the next end. But make sure to check out curling.ca/scoreboard for all of your live scores.
Whoa, it's still T back for. Zero.
Team Northern Ontario putting another one in the rings.
Just know your justice.
Yeah.
And it looks like Team New Brunswick is switching gears and throwing up the corner guard. So it'll be a little more of a crowded end this end, hopefully.
10-5. Oh. Just close. Tie clean. Oh. Nice. Brush it.
Oh, never mind. I was wrong with that one. I thought they were throwing the corner guard.
You know what? I was with you, Emma. I was also hoping for a few more rocks in play.
Close. Control.
But maybe they're just waiting for the even ends to make their big move.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, if you take 2 on the even, give 1 when you don't have hammer on the odd, it's a perfect scenario, right?
Yep.
Yeah, line.
But we are going to continue target practice here.
Hold the way.
Keep going. Hard for snows. Hard for snows.
Hey, nice
Yeah,
shot.
good save. Great shot, bud.
Maybe if they have a rollout, someone will throw up a guard.
Perhaps, yes.
That's good. You got it.
Told you also if this is one of the first times they've been on the TV sheet too.
Yeah, it might be still a little bit of nerves.
Or sometimes you just keep it simple. Both these teams are coming in here with 1 or 2 losses, so maybe at that point you're looking to simplify your play.
Yeah.
Get more comfortable.
Hair hot.
Also like to point out that we have our live streaming schedule available on our website. So of course we're streaming the whole week on our YouTube channel, Curling Canada's YouTube channel. You can find the broadcast schedule at curling.ca/broadcast. And to note that our next game that we'll be broadcasting will be tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. That will feature a women's game, Team Manitoba 2 and PEI, followed by a game at 4:30 p.m. Team Newfoundland Labrador 1, Team Nova Scotia 2, also a women's game. And then a third women's game for the day at 8:30 p.m. Team New Brunswick 2 and Team Ontario 1.
11. Nope.
11. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. 11.
Okay. Yep. Keep going. Drop. Oh. You're good. Cam, just there. Stay.
And liking seeing that softer weight draw or hits, really controlling it.
Yeah. Sweepers can make a big impact on the rock too when it's the more down controlled weight.
And if you have great sweepers, you might as well use them.
Yeah, exactly.
Control.
No, stay off. Shot.
Good shot.
And as mentioned, for the format of this championship, got all the information on the official event website, which is curling.ca/2022 Under-18. And it's unique again because this is a development event that everyone is making the playoffs and you're just reseeded, and so you're playing teams that are close to your level and emulating what it would be like in those playoff scenarios for everyone.
Yeah, definitely a different format than when I was at U18s.
This is also, there have been obviously you know some changes here, Emma. We've got 42 teams here now.
Yeah.
And part of that was to make up for not having the championships and giving the more teams the opportunity to play a national championship and get some development in.
Yeah.
All right, boys, carry it.
Tight 12.
Carlin.
Top 8. Top 4.
Yeah, boys.
We're there. Whoa.
Steve, boys.
We're there.
Hey, nice shot.
That was almost bad.
Perfect.
Sorry about that.
Other thing I've been noticing a theme of is the positive communication that you're hearing out there.
Yeah.
So talk about the importance of having that good communication as a team and why it is so important to being successful at the top level.
Yeah, well, there's definitely two parts to it. So the first part is actually having that communication, the information that you're communicating being effective. But then the second part is the tone and the way you're doing it. Because if you're down in a game, that's really where like the mental toughness comes into play. And if you're not necessarily communicating in the best way possible, that information that you're communicating, although it might be correct, it might not be like being understood the same.
Very good point. And it really shows your true colors too when you get to these top national championships and you have to you're put on the line, you're under stress, you're under pressure, and see if all that work really has paid off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
What's been your most significant memory as when you were playing in the under-18 level?
My favorite memory from playing in U18s was when we were at nationals and we had just won our semifinal, and we obviously had just punched our ticket to the final, and my team and I, we were so excited. We were almost in tears. Like, it was such a special memory, and like shared with such a special group of girls. That's a core memory for sure. It was awesome.
Hard, Cam, you gotta go. Hard, Cam. You gotta go. Cam. Go. No roll.
And you never know when you're going to get back to a national championship
Exactly,
too.
yeah.
So really treasure all those moments.
Especially because it was our very first one. It was just such an awesome experience.
And you did pretty well for your first one.
Yeah, not bad.
Enough ice?
What?
No, you have enough ice.
No, my first one was light.
Oh, your first one was light, yeah.
My first one was 12 and it was good ice. That one might have been a bit tight more.
So good analysis by Team New Brunswick. It's all part of the straightforward shots that we're seeing here and getting a real feel. Okay, was that the ice, my release, the line? What was it?
Yeah, learning something from every shot, especially when it's so open and simple, is definitely one of the big keys to success here.
And that's really why the top teams are where they are. Everyone has lost a ton of curling games. Everyone's missed a ton of shots. It's how do you bounce back from them? How do you learn from them?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially during the game.
Yeah.
Come on. Really gotta go.
It's one of the great parts about these games being live streamed as well. Teams can go back and learn from their mistakes and rewatch what they were doing.
You got the bite. You got the bite. You got the bite. Come on, hard. Boys.
You really need to be a student of the game to develop and learn. Like I said, go back, watch your own games. Watch more games at Scotty's, the Briar, anything. Watch more curling.
Yeah.
Now, a bit of a mistake here. We saw that Team Northern Ontario come up light, so Team New Brunswick is going to play the come around.
Yeah, I like this, son.
Yeah.
Make him play the run.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised he decided to throw that one to the wing because he doesn't have the hammer in the event that he was light. They're giving them a free corner guard.
I don't mind a hair more if you want to be safe.
I think this is loud.
Yeah.
Line's closed.
Wait,
Quick.
Hold down.
Where? Where?
Top
Line
eight.
good. Stay quick. Quick. High drop.
top 4.
Hard drop.
T.
Really nice.
Hey, high.
Wait,
Take
good.
the wavy down. Hard time.
Always
Help
do.
hard time. Wavy. Wavy.
Yeah.
Go back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hard. 1 2
Big scrub to bury this rock.
I like half.
It looks like it be half open at the back. So still available to Northern Ontario to hit.
Yeah, I think they said they were just going to be playing hack weight at this one.
just like hack. Okay. Are we trying to roll any or no?
If we can like be like half buried or fully buried, that'd be awesome.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm not expecting it.
Back line,
Line's
hack.
good. Whoa. Jess.
Curl it.
Hard now, Jess.
Hard,
Hard
Jess,
now.
hard, Jess.
Hard now, Jess. Just Jess. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
Curl all the way.
going.
Jesse, all the way, all the way, all the way.
Right to it. 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 Right to it.
Great shot.
Beautiful control.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
Good.
Jesus, Jesse carved that, eh?
Huh?
Jesse carved that, eh?
Like here? Just no.
Oh, you
just
don't
draw
wanna
to
hit-
it.
why
Just draw
don't you
to
hit
it. Just draw to it. There's no point.
Looks like New Brunswick is going to be drawing for their one
Like
here.
blank, or you like just taking it?
Whatever you like.
I like blank.
Is it worth it?
I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind taking one.
I just don't want to miss it. I just don't want to miss it the wrong way and give them an extra.
We get one.
It's really up to you.
Danielle, if this was you here, would you be playing the blank?
I don't want to
All
miss
day.
this the wrong way.
Me too.
It's a lot worse than-
But you can tell that New Brunswick is struggling a little bit. Like they don't have the
Well, that's the
confidence
ice
to
that
make
he
that
just-
shot
Yeah.
right now. It's not that it's not available any other day, but you can tell from
Right about
what
left.
Raj was saying that just
Right.
afraid to play the
It's a hit
shot.
left, you
Yeah.
got it.
So in that case, if you're afraid to play it, it's probably better to play the shot that they're playing right
Yeah,
now.
definitely.
But
Hopefully this one gives them a bit more confidence going into the next ends.
absolutely. Here we go with the last rock of N3.
Hard Cam. Line's good.
Team New
Here.
Brunswick
Good.
needing piece the 8 for the single.
Weight's good.
You guys. Yep, mine. Mine.
Weight's
That's the
good.
4. Mine's good.
Looks like he made this one pretty well.
We're fine.
That's right.
We're going to clean that in, so we are all tied up after 3 ends of play. 1 all.
Nice.
And looking across the ice in other boys' games, we have Team Alberta 3-1 over Team Saskatchewan 1. And Team Nova Scotia had taken 4 in the first, stole another one in the second, so they have a 5-0 lead over Team PEI. We are scoreless in the BC and Northern Ontario game. And then over on the girls' side, Team Nova Scotia with 2 in the second. They have a 2-0 lead over Team New Brunswick. Team Ontario 2 had gone 4 in the first. Newfoundland and Labradorians are back with 1 in the second. Then Team Manitoba 1, Team Northern Ontario 1, tied up 2 all. All right, so we're through 3 ends of play. We're tied 1 all. Emma, what would you expect from this next end?
I would definitely expect New Brunswick to be throwing up the center guard here, get a little more offense going, because they definitely want to force and get the hammer back. But a steal would also be great for them as well, make up for that one in the first end.
Absolutely, on the even ends too.
Yep.
Seeing that is the call.
Cut it off for 2 shots. It's going to go back on next shot.
What's up?
I cut my jacket off for 2 shots, going back on next shot.
No. Keep it off. Feel the breeze.
I just get frozen.
That will slip right in, but Northern Ontario is going to ignore that and play the corner.
Glad we're seeing a bit more offense here.
I just don't want to miss it. the wrong way.
Absolutely,
Sorry.
keeping the fans entertained
I
at
told
home
you to
this
go,
end,
too.
hopefully.
Yeah.
It is important where they place this corner guard. Want to make sure it's tight enough to the rings that you can come around it, and it's too high. It'll be easy access, ain't rocking behind.
Yeah. With the higher corner guards as well, it blocks off the draw to the forefoot if you need it sometimes. So definitely really important with your rock placement
I
here.
don't mind.
And that's Beauty halfway guard. You can see the little dots in the ice, and what those are for mixed doubles. So they have
They want the three,
robust
but I like to
mixed
get
doubles
2.5.
league here at the Oakville Curling Club, and those are used during the
Outside
mixed doubles
again.
game. Here we go, second attempt at a guard.
Just a hair tight, not bad. Line's good. Oh,
Look.
where?
Pretty good.
Breeze close. John tight.
It's always John.
Yep. Just John. All right, guys. Oh,
Hard, John.
Oh, just a little bit. Yep. Nice.
Really nice center guard there.
Like that.
Yeah, come here.
I don't mind drawing behind.
Like we're not desperate for points or anything.
Okay.
Forward.
There you go.
Yeah, so there were two options on the shot. They could play the hit, or they could also just ignore and come around their center or their corner guard. So they're opting to play lightweight hit and really need to stick around for this one.
Yeah, this is definitely the more difficult of the two shots.
Line. Hard line.
Especially since if they touch that center guard, it has to be reset because of the free guard zone.
Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it.
Which looks like it might come into play.
It does stop, so
And it's a tick.
a great tick.
You know, it kind of worked out for them because it's not quite a corner guard, but it still acts like one, and it removes it from the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
Wait, tight. John. Two. John. Oh, where? Weak handle. Just two. Over and up. Weak handle. John,
we're
gonna overcurl.
only.
Oh,
Yeah, we're like.
there's no handle.
I got.
No, great weight, but as you could hear the players talking about, there was no handle, so it overcrawled.
Control.
No, unfortunately for New Brunswick, that's acting more like a corner guard, but fortunately for Northern Ontario, it means they now have two corners to work with.
Two options for ways to roll to on this one.
Control.
Yep.
Hard, bud.
Hard, Jesse.
They're on it early, so might roll the other way.
Roll.
No roll.
No?
No roll.
Well, and look at that. We are using the far off corner guard.
It was a very impressive hit and roll.
I like that. I mean, it's that or we just start going.
Up to you.
It's up to you. I think that.
We can get that throwing this. Yeah.
Okay. You think you can get it? It's real tough.
Wait.
10.
Worst case scenario, you can feel the guard and roll.
Okay.
Yep.
Both these teams seem to really enjoy the defensive strategy.
Okay. You got it.
Very much so. Great observation. And it also shows where their level of comfort is with draws, and it doesn't seem like that's really where they're comfortable right now.
I think that's also one of the biggest differences between juniors and the U18 level is the comfort with the draws.
Yep.
And this was their plan B, that if they didn't hit the red, that they would at least lose the guard.
Is that your first or second?
That's my fault. It's all good.
Now, because of that, Northern Ontario can lay two here with a draw.
I think it's up. I think it's up.
I want to be heavy. Where is it?
Yeah, it should be there. Yeah, a little up. Back house.
Stay off.
Back eight.
Sweepers backing right off this draw.
Probably not through.
Stay off.
Probably not through.
It's going to be back.
Stay off.
Needs to put on the brakes.
Oh, that put on some hard brakes back there.
Yeah. Was expecting that to slide a little further than it did.
And you can see it is right behind the guard.
Do you like inside out or?
I don't mind inside.
A little
out.
surprised Team New Brunswick isn't throwing the freeze here.
Fine.
That goes back to that conversation about they're just not comfortable with the freeze, but it's true.
Yeah.
That would have that freeze is made, it takes away both those rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to play same turn they just played. Play the hit and roll.
Whoa, whoa. Tie. 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 Tie all the way. Hard tie. Hard tie. Hard tie. All you got, man. Go. That's it.
Ooh, and that was tough to do. That was a very little hole between those, but unfortunately, that means that, well, unfortunately for New Brunswick, that means Northern Ontario has free draw here to lay 3.
Yeah.
To really, my favorite term, stick the knife in and twist it
Yeah,
here.
that was definitely a mistake.
Top 12. Just top 12.
It's gonna carry, boys. It's gonna carry. No,
Top 12,
no.
top 8.
Top 8.
Just here.
Top 8, top 4.
I don't want it super
Want to go
deep.
back down? Where to the back one? Where to the back one?
Okay, stop.
This one looks like it's sliding much more than that first one. Ends in a great spot though.
Yeah, you don't always want to try to take your sweepers out of it.
Yeah.
Try to bring them in as much as possible. See, it's about 3/4 open. So there's double or hidden roll
Yeah.
possibility.
You got it. Hit, pet.
Big scrub right off the bat. Need to get this by the guard.
Yeah, this one's curling a lot.
You.
Hard tie.
Yeah.
Go, Jack, go. Go. Oh.
Opting for the plan B shot.
That peck.
I think it hit.
Well, hearing the players say it pick makes a whole lot more
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, definitely.
Probably had a lot more weight out of the hand. But it actually didn't land in too bad of a spot in
I was
the end.
gonna say that's not bad for a pick.
Yeah.
We've definitely had a lot worse than that.
Sometimes you need a little bit of luck on your
Yeah.
side.
Definitely.
Now this is tough for Northern Ontario to negotiate the rocks in the back here.
Curl. Hard, Kyle.
No roll.
Nice shot.
And they
Great
do.
shot there.
Nice. So you can see there, though, that pocket created at the back of Team New Brunswick can make a freeze. Or the hit and roll. There are two ways of doing it, and it kind of goes back to what you were mentioning, Emma, about the experience level and the comfort level here. Because really, it's
Just roll on top.
a nice little pocket here. You can just nestle right into it and take
You ever like
the end
freezing
away.
or no?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
You ever like just freezing or no?
I like this first shot.
It's up to you.
Take the freeze next shot.
Yeah, like
Especially since he does have one more shot after this. I think the freeze is definitely the move.
Well, especially if you don't make this perfectly, then you know you're probably going to have to make a freeze on your second rock.
Exactly, yeah.
So might as well try to get your draw weight here. But again, nicely made shot on this one. That could also take the end away.
Yeah.
10-5.
Cam.
Weak handle.
Cam. Hard cam. Hard cam all the way. All the way. Hard cam. Hard. Hard cam. Hard. Roll. Any roll. Roll.
Get a bit of a roll, but it will still be mostly exposed.
Just like a hair up.
Yeah, it looks like 10-5. I don't know.
Like-
Weak handle.
I'll be able to see it. They'll have to deal with the guard, but it is fully open.
Yeah, Northern Ontario looking for just a little roll under here.
Just barely.
I mean, even on this shot, like to see, even if they double off those rocks and sit open, then you're saying to New Brunswick, okay, now what are you going to do?
Yeah. And they have a big decision to make.
Forward plus.
It's the first rock at N4 for Brendan.
Yeah, line. Hard line. Whoa. Curl.
Kyle. Right to it. Roll.
Nice
A
shot.
great shot there.
Nice shot. Dude.
The sitting 4,
Just
so
gotta
New Brunswick
lock
having
it
to
on
draw
the
against
corner.
4.
Yeah.
There is a lot of pressure on this shot, and in a spot they haven't really thrown yet.
Yeah, definitely
On
going
the
to be
top one, lock
a
it
new
on.
spot.
I don't think we can get shot out of it, but we can prevent 6.
Okay.
And even if we're not perfectly locked, just make sure we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it. You know the weight.
So we have New Brunswick, last rock of N4 for them. Northern
Yeah,
Ontario
finger
with
there.
the hammer.
Cam draw, call me. Whoa. That's the curl.
Big
Stay
back
close.
8, back
You might
12.
die. Running. It's not dying.
Like, try.
Sure. Whoa, Cam, no! Whoa. Sit. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Bit of an unfortunate result there.
Just a few feet too much weight. It looks like they would have had the line.
Yeah, it
4
looked
feet.
like it was coming in really nice there.
Yeah. So this will be an open hit for 5 for Team Northern Ontario.
Let's go, Brendan. This is for 5, boys. What kind of weight? Board. Board? Okay. Don't want to jump in here.
I like that they're throwing a nice board weight on this one. No need to throw it any harder than that.
Great communication in the hack from all players.
Yeah.
And here we go. Last rock event for Team Northern Ontario.
Board plus.
Playing the hit for 5 points.
Line! Yeah, line, line, line! Line! Line!
Clean. Just clean. Just clean.
They're just cleaning it in there.
5.
As Vic would say, count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good at much.
So that is a 6-1 lead that Team Northern Ontario will take into the break. And we will be back with you in just a few minutes.
There you go.
Welcome back to the Oakville Curling Club, the site of the 2022 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships. My name is Danielle Inglis, and I am joined in the booth by 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior runner-up, Emma Ardchuk. Saw a few scenes from inside the building. Got the fans decorating all of the walls.
Yeah, it's super awesome that they're able to do that.
And we've got packed house behind the glass. We've got packed house out on sheet 8 on the ice. And of course, our feature matchup today, Team Northern Ontario 2 taking on Team New Brunswick. And it was a big 5-ender for Team Northern Ontario that has given them this significant lead. But Emma, take us through the first 4 ends and your thoughts on them.
Yeah, so the first 3 ends were actually, they were wide open, just doing basically target practice the whole time. And then that 4th end, we saw a couple guards go up and a couple made shots here, a couple missed shots there, and then there was the 5.
And really that's all it took, just a few missed shots, but and an otherwise fairly well played game.
Yeah, definitely.
So that score really isn't reflective.
No, definitely not. And I think this is really where resilience and mental toughness will come into play for Team New Brunswick, really trying to fight back and realizing that you don't need to get all your points back at once. You just need to chip away at it, and then hopefully you can come back and make it a close game.
So a few more rocks in play this end. We'll take a quick look at the scores across the board in the other boys' games. We have Team Alberta with a 5-3 lead over Team Saskatchewan after 4. And a dominant performance here by Team Nova Scotia 2, taking 4 in the first, stealing 1 in the second, and stealing another 2 in the third for a 7-0 lead. On the flip side, we have Team BC 2, Team Northern Ontario 1. They are scoreless through 4 ends of play.
Try to carve it over then.
On the girls' side, it's Team Nova Scotia 2 with a 3-0 lead over Team New Brunswick 1. Team Ontario number 2 taking 4 in the first. Team Newfoundland Labrador answering back with 1 in the second to steal 1 in the third. And they trail 4-2. And then Team Manitoba 1, 3-2 so far over Team Northern Ontario after 4 ends. Again, you can keep an eye on all of the scores at curling.ca/scoreboard.
Team New Brunswick looks like they're throwing 2 corner guards here.
Little flare back. 3-4. Whoa. 3-4. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They really need that to start generating offense and using those corner guards to their advantage.
There. Just a bit. No. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. There. Nice Cam.
And it will stop in time. Now, what's interesting, too, about the 5-rock free guard zone is that it's hard to avoid the offense when teams are throwing guards. So
yeah, exactly.
Offense is your best defense here, which is what we're seeing here from Team Northern Ontario.
Yeah.
Top 12.
Where is it?
Take 12.
Yeah, all the way, boys.
Yeah, gotta go. Really gotta go. Really
Hard, gotta go.
Drag it, bro. Drag it. Help.
Come here.
And they really wanted to get that one in the house. They're saying it's not bad because it is covering partially, but it's really acting more like a corner guard.
Yeah, that's definitely helping New Brunswick there.
So the key for New Brunswick, too, will be taking advantage of any opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. They need to capitalize on any misses that Team Northern Ontario has.
So key shot for Ty Dacey.
Yeah. Raj just bringing a pick in or something?
Oh, and an unfortunate miss. It looked like that was a little more weight than they intended to throw.
Yeah.
I think what's important here for both teams is to really think about not only the shot that they're playing, but perhaps even the tolerance for it, or where it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely knowing what your smart miss is key when you're down a couple points.
Bill!
Yeah.
Hard bud, hard bud, hard bud.
Hard, Jesse. Hard.
Team Northern Ontario attempting the double peel here.
I got roll.
Beauty.
A great shot there.
Great shot.
And let's take another look at that. Got both the guards, rolled their shooter out as well. So it appears New Brunswick is going to replace the guard.
Gotta go, weak. Guard it, John tight.
2.
Line's okay.
2.
Weak handle. 3.
We're gonna be like way.
Shoulder curling. John, way tight.
No, just 2.
So we're just hoping it puts the brakes on, over curling more than they wanted, but still really at this point, any rock that it's the guard can be used.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
They need to use everything that they can.
And as you mentioned earlier too, Emma, you don't necessarily want to block off your draw to the forefoot. So even though it is wider than they wanted, it's still not in a bad position.
Yeah, definitely not.
Hard, Jesse.
Hard line. Hard. Hard.
Keep going. Push.
Curl.
Keep going.
That's a bit of a mistake there.
It is, and Northern Ontario is giving New Brunswick some opportunities in this end.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, or around eyes.
I like this side. They might try the run. Okay, like 15. Got it.
So they have a decision to make on which one to come behind. So it looks like they're playing in behind the Red Rock. They do run the risk of possibly having Northern Ontario leaving them a run on their own rock. But still important that this shot is made first.
Yeah. Yeah, and at the end of the day, you may leave them that long run back, but that still has to be made. So
Cameron, if you have to. Cam, you might have to. Just wait. Cameron. Oh, just wait.
this one's coming in really nice.
Now. Yes. Okay. Go. All you got. Go.
And that is pretty, got a good chunk buried, but not quite all.
I like that. You like hack your border.
I'd rather take it out.
Yeah. Just come down to it.
Okay.
Even here is fine. Oh, we're trying.
Yeah. He wants to freeze on it.
I'm a little surprised they're not throwing the peel here, seeing as they're up 5.
It definitely seems like a hit of something would be preferable at this point. Even if you said try the peel, if you miss that, you get the back one, or vice versa, go for the back one, try the peel, get the peel.
There's a lot less room for error with this shot.
Hard. All the way. You got it. Good.
The same side or the other side?
I like the same.
Well, and that's where you run the risk of now it's really overburied behind the corner.
Yeah.
Hair left.
Team New Brunswick calling for the draw round again.
Hair tight. Fine.
Hair left.
Fine. Okay, line's good. Get close.
Don't want to.
Cameron, close.
Top
Cameron's
4.
mark.
Can't.
Close, stay
No.
close.
We
Cameron.
can't.
No, it's not Cam.
We
It's
can't.
Cam.
We can't go.
Tie. Cameron. Oh, no, it's not Cam.
We can't go.
It is not Cam. Just Go, wait. Cam. No.
Beauty placement.
Nice.
Yep.
You can see that one's pretty much fully buried in behind.
Okay, you got this.
And Team Northern Ontario is going to get into some dangerous waters here.
Yeah. This is definitely not playing the scoreboard.
Okay, gotta make this.
This is just as you said in the last one too, Emma, there's not much room for error on this one. Pretty much, if the corner freeze is made perfect, then it's a fantastic shot. But basically, anywhere that's not perfectly corner frozen for shot rock is not a great result for Team Northern Ontario.
Yeah.
So precise shot needed here.
Where? Good up. How much?
Back 4, back 8.
Back 8. Back 8.
Back 8, back 12.
Sweepers are not touching this one.
And that will go right through the rings. So
It's all right.
Team New Brunswick couldn't run up there fast enough to call the hit to lay 3.
What do you do?
They're playing soft shots now. Making,
If we go, he's just guarding. You like 11? 11.
yeah.
Okay.
Now what's important here, they really want to keep it around, obviously, but even around above tee behind the guard.
Like, no.
You don't want to give him the opportunity for an easier freeze.
Okay.
Or even in this case, have to be
release, you got
careful about leaving a potential double off of this rock onto one of the ones on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll always have some sort of shot to get out of it, but leaving him the hardest one is definitely ideal.
Hard tie. Really hard tie. Hard.
Hard, Group
Right to it.
Hard. It's out of my hand.
I thought
It's out of my hand.
there might have been a pick there.
Yeah.
That's out of my hand.
At least there something that didn't feel right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picked in my hand.
I think that might have been the second one of his shots that they thought picked, so maybe an issue with a
Go to the
rock.
left. Yeah. Give it to us. We can.
And regardless of whether or not that's the case, just get rid of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't want that in the back of your mind when you're throwing, especially not skip rocks.
So for Northern Ontario, they'll get a second crack at this freeze.
Line's good.
T-line.
How much?
T-line.
Whoa. T.
Whoa.
Okay.
Back 4.
Just here. Jesse's rock.
No. You want to bring it over?
Where is it?
T. Top
Okay,
4.
Kyle. Hard Kyle. Line.
Right to it, boys. Right to it. Whoa.
Okay, whoa.
Whoa.
Beauty.
And that actually
That's a
worked out
great shot,
perfect.
yeah.
For that.
I mean, we gotta try it.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Okay. What are you throwing, 9? I think so. What? Yeah, we gotta hit this pretty funny. Yeah, I know. Hey, you're not gonna get the back. You're just gonna have to. It's fine.
And the super thin double for 2.
We have to hit it like so thin.
It is a very super thin. It's almost like a redirect
Yeah.
at this point. Again, it is only for 2 because of the angle they're coming at it.
Well,
Like, how much of it?
about a fraction of a millimeter.
Yeah.
And there you have it, a fraction of a
You
millimeter.
won't be able to say that.
Extremely thin.
Basically,
It's reminiscent of a Kevin Cooey shot.
Yeah.
We got it.
When we were in Stratford, we had to throw one of these for 2.
And
We made it.
hey, let's see, Northern New Brunswick, big scrub to get their deuce. Be too thick, but it will stick around for this single.
Yep.
Will be Team Northern Ontario with a 6-2 lead
Trying.
heading into the 6th end. Here at the Oakville Curling Club, good shot of the crowd that we have over on sheet 8.
Hey, guys. Okay.
And with our 6 other sheets in play, do a quick update. In the Alberta-Saskatchewan game, it's Team Alberta with a 5-3 lead. Team PEI has picked up their first point and they are on the board, but it's Nova Scotia with a 7-1 lead. And we have finally opened scoring in the BC 2 Northern Ontario 1 game with Team BC taking a single. Over on the girls' side, Nova Scotia with a 4-0 lead over Team New Brunswick 1. Team Ontario 2, 5-2 lead over Team Newfoundland Labrador. And Team Manitoba 1, 3-2 lead over Team Northern Ontario 1. So we've got the sixth then coming up here. Northern Ontario with a 4-point lead and the hammer. Emma, what do you expect for this end?
I definitely expect Team New Brunswick to be throwing a double center guard. They're going to need to steal their way through this game. And then Team Northern Ontario kind of doing the same thing, peeling their guards, making sure that there's no unnecessary yellow rocks sitting around.
They almost got into trouble without peeling anything in that last end.
Yeah, I expect they're hopefully going to learn from their mistake there and...
Almost ran right into her. I almost ran right into her. Didn't see her.
Team Northern Ontario is going to play towards the outside of the rings. Ignore that center line guard.
I think we're T.
A little light, I think.
Just T. It's coming down.
We're close, though. Do you think?
No, I think we're there.
I think we might have to, no. It's just close.
Well, I think. Yeah, boys. Hard. Oh, we're there. We're there. We're there. Whoa.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Great shot.
Beautiful weight control. Team New Brunswick, the call is for a high guard. They'd like to have that one right in front of their other one to make it a tough double peel.
Yeah.
As much separation as possible.
Great squad. Just the one. Gotta go,
I
babe.
think you can go.
All right, guys. Hard, boys. Hard over. You got it.
And this is a big scrub to try to get it over the hog line.
Hard, guys. You got it. Go, go, go.
Hard.
Hard, boys.
And it'll come up just shy.
It's definitely one of the harder shots to throw in curling is that perfect one right over the hog line.
Really is, especially with where their other guard, it wasn't as tight as they would have liked. It's more a center guard. So you've got to think that was coming into mind, that you want it only just over for that separation. Now, we saw this in the last game
I think we're a bit left.
play out
Bit left.
when they're splitting the house with center line guards that they're about to peel. Now, what they're going to run into, if this one ends up stopping, is that they're going to be peeling the guard and got to avoid the jam.
Yeah, yeah. Throwing two on opposite wings definitely makes your peels a little bit harder.
Bring it T.
Just something to consider for future, perhaps go on the same side.
Yeah.
Or even look at the tick at some point, though. I know that can be a bit advanced, too. Brunswick will have another crack at this center line guard.
Done.
One.
Hard, guys. Over and off.
I think we're over.
Hard as you
We're
can.
over.
Make sure it's over.
We're
Just
over.
over.
We're over.
Oh, whoa. Got lost. We got lost.
make sure, Rajan.
I know. We got lost.
All right, and great judge by the sweepers. Great throw.
Yep.
Yeah, we can peel.
All right, Cal, this is your double peel. This is your classic.
Yep. Rip it.
We don't even need the double.
More than
A really good point there by Northern Ontario. They don't need to get the double, although it would be nice, just making sure one goes for sure.
Don't need to be fancy. Play the scoreboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy. Go. Try,
No,
try.
No, 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 no. Works.
Works is right.
Yep.
And avoid the jam at the back, too. That's pretty key.
Yeah.
Took the rocket.
Yeah, same thing.
New Brunswick playing the same guard, just over.
I think we're here
Gone
more.
tight. Bit more.
No, same.
Gone. Bit more. Starting to die.
Yeah, go.
Line's good.
One.
Over and off. Whoa, over and off.
It's over. Whoa.
Higher the better. Whoa. Beauty. Nice shot.
Nice.
Out of you.
And a second nice guard. Said those ones aren't easy to throw.
Yeah. And a very, very difficult double peel there.
Laura, go this way.
Okay.
7.
Whoa. Yep. Hard in. Hard.
Got one, got two, and avoided the jam.
This guy.
Yeah, nice shot.
His double peels.
Now we still do have a rock just over the hog line that was almost unavoidable in this situation, but now it's a bit higher, but very nice shot.
Line's good, yeah.
Line's really good.
Hard tie. Good. Tie.
3.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Yep, tie.
We're all there.
Yep. Oh. Tie. Yep, line. Hard
2.
line. Hard boys, go. Hard line. Go. Hard. Keep going. Whoa. Not bad.
And nicely done.
Yep.
They've been very, very impressed with the team and their placement of these guards. I mean, they would have liked it a bit deeper, but the fact that they're getting the line right on here is very important.
Heel.
Whoa.
Get that one. Hey. That's fine.
And again, nice peel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So New Brunswick throwing another guard. Now with the placement, they're asking for a tight guard.
3. Okay.
So the 3
Okay,
corresponds to a tight guard. You can see that yellow rock there is just a high 2 guard, we'll call it. We'll call it 1.5.
Yeah, this one definitely needs to be a little tighter to the rings.
Yep, line.
3.
Yep, line. Tie.
Yeah,
Sweepers are on it early for line.
3.
Hard tie. Hard.
Weight's good.
Yep, hard.
Yep,
Open
yep,
cam,
yep.
go, guys, go. Hard. Hard tie, hard. Pull it off. Oh.
It had close to the right weight, but it curled up on them.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
So they have left a double peel available for Northern Ontario. Like to hit this ideally thin and wick and go straight through the hole.
Yeah.
Got the one, got the second, and they'll kick it out to the side. Won't lose it, but far enough out of play.
Leaving a center guard for Team New Brunswick, though.
Gotta go around.
Still something for them to work with. There's only the skip rocks left for Team New Brunswick right now.
Yeah. Switching gears and coming around that center guard now.
Just make it.
Yeah.
Though also that guard is fairly high, so they have to be careful with how deep they go in the house right now.
Yeah.
They do want to be shot. You can see the red rock on the left-hand side just biting the 8-foot, so
Okay, you
need
got
to
it.
have at least a good chunk of the 8-foot, but not too much deeper.
Yeah, I think ideally they just want to be biting the 4-foot.
Mike,
There right now.
Where? Where?
Top 4.
Line's good. Tie.
Top 4.
Whoa.
Key.
Line's okay. Over and off. Okay, take it
Back
4
4.
if it is. Over and off. Whoa, over and off. Whoa. Just
We can go.
whoa, high as you can. High as you can. Over and off.
Well, we need to be shot. We need to be shot.
Oh. The shot wasn't to be shot.
Okay.
It looks like there's a bit of a miscommunication there.
Yeah.
We do have
I think the sweepers thought one thing, then the original call actually was.
I like
But
top
okay,
8.
if we're ever open though, they
They're
have
getting more concerned on the overcurl rather
Yeah,
than
rather
the issue
than
of
the
being
weight.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ian, whatever side.
You like the run?
So I like that.
they want to peel.
Yeah, no. I like feeling too, actually. Yeah.
Just the one?
Feel.
Just the one.
Yeah, the peel is definitely the call for playing the scoreboard.
Because again, Northern Ontario is sitting 2 right now.
Yeah,
We're still
exactly.
First and second shot. Yeah, so we have hammer too, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like that.
Yep, it's a great call. Even if they end up taking their own rock in the house, they'll still sit 1 after this.
Yeah.
Feel, right? Or do you, like, we could run back, but it's hard. You got it. Take your time. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
All the way, boys.
Line. Hard line. Hard line. Right to it. 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 Roll.
Roll, hard roll. That's fine.
Okay, that's
Whoa,
whatever.
rock.
And as we talked about, taking that rock, totally fine in this case, removing the guard, losing the shooter.
Yep. It's wide open now.
No. I can give a force and second two. You guys like this?
I don't mind hitting it. Go tell them.
I think the force does nothing though.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
He has to hit double or it. I think if we play that, if we don't make it, he's just nosing and it's 7-2. I like this. I think 6-3 is a much better spot. I think we'd have to.
We could go here.
He's going to be hard to use. I don't think he's missing.
It's hardly drawn at all.
I know. Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Once I steal one, let's go there.
Yeah, I think we have to score.
I don't even know where we
Right there.
Make it more, it's closer.
Okay. Little less. Just give me the edge of the knee.
So it looks like the call appears to be drawing in around. So what they're doing is they're using that rock in the top 12 as a guard.
Yeah.
And the way this ice moves, you can quite easily bury into the top 4, completely buried.
Yeah, we're seeing lots of finish on the draws.
My only thought with the hit was that he might draw, and he hasn't really made a draw yet, but I like this too. You know the weight.
Mike, close.
T.
Close. Close,
Tie, tie, tie.
Yep. Yep.
Top
If you can, tie. Yep. Oh, line good. Hard line. Yes. Line good. Line good. Whoa.
We're all there.
Can draw.
We're there.
Start throw. Cam, once you can. Go. Oh, whoa. Stand. Nice, Roger.
Okay.
They slip to the back, deeper than they would have liked, but it is shot stone in behind the rock in the top 12.
I like back line.
Yeah, it looks like they should be able to get to it with the out turn,
I think we're second.
the back line weight,
I think he's doing
but definitely not the easiest shot in the world.
Yeah.
I can only see a sliver of that rock in the back, but very makeable on ice.
Second? No, actually, yeah, we're second. Okay. We're not first, though. Okay, problem. Like, the run back's there, but... You just want to get shot, basically. I want to bump them back. Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Here we go with the last rock in N6. Northern Ontario playing the soft weight tap to pick up their deuce.
How much? How much?
Yeah, line. Back line.
Line.
Hard line. Hard line, boys.
Really working hard on this one.
Hard line.
Jesse.
Hard Jesse.
Line.
Whoa.
It looks like they just lost it or it picked at the end. Now it would be steal of 1 for Team New Brunswick.
Sorry.
It would be 6-3 after 6 ends of play. Here at the Oakville Curling Club, we have 6 other sheets going, and we'll do a quick update for you across the ice on the boys' game.
We'll take another 2.
We have steal of 2 by Team Alberta. They now have a 7-3 lead over Team Saskatchewan. British Columbia with a 1-0 lead over Team Northern Ontario after 5 ends.
Forget about it.
Team Northern Ontario 2. In our game, of course, we've got a 6-3 lead. And our first final of the day on the men's side is Team Nova Scotia with an 8-1 final score over PEI. Now on the girls' side, we have Team Nova Scotia number 2 leading 4-0 over Team New Brunswick 1. Team Ontario 2, 6-2 lead over Team Newfoundland and Labrador. And Team Northern Ontario 1 with a 4-2 lead over Team Manitoba 1. Again, you can keep an eye on those live scores on curling.ca/scoreboard.
No, just leave it high. Even if it overflows. Might be in.
So a bit of an unexpected miss. That rock looked like it was coming in nicely for Northern Ontario and just jumped on them last end, resulting in that steal. But an otherwise very well played end by Northern Ontario.
Yeah, definitely.
So back to our thoughts on what this N7 is going to look like, Emma.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if Northern Ontario tries to do it the exact same as they played that last end. I think it's really important that they don't get too upset or phased by that steal because they are still up 3 with the hammer and they're in a great spot for this to win this game. So it's just making sure you can park that miss and then just focus on the game moving forward. And then for New Brunswick, they're, again, most likely going to do the exact same thing, really try and get that steal, and maybe even try and steal 2 this end.
So a bit of a miss this end. It came up just short of the rings. See, Team New Brunswick getting their first guard tighter to the rings, so now they have the opportunity to throw one just over.
1, 2, 4. 4. Whoa. 3. 3. It's really not look down. Like a 4. It's really coming down. Whoa. Really coming down. No, over and off. That for real was in the house. Slow down that much.
So the sweepers commenting how they thought that one would be more in the house, and we almost saw that in the last end. It's looking like the slide path is flattening out a bit.
Yeah.
So as sweepers and as throwers, you have to be aware of that and how it'll affect the rock, that it'll dig, perhaps even curl a bit more.
Yeah, definitely pretty typical for the end of the game, so it's just something for these boys to be mindful of.
T line. Dying, really dying.
Coming down.
Just T. Top 8. What do you think?
T line.
Yeah, nice T.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Can we get the tip? Split.
Line. You will? Whoa. Leave it above. I don't want it behind.
Good shot. Still behind.
He'll slip behind the rings, but fully buried in behind.
Top 4 time.
Got it.
Northern Ontario taking full advantage of the accidental corner guard.
Now Team New Brunswick needing to take advantage of their 2 center line guards with a draw into the forefoot.
Damn tight.
Big weight's close.
Hard guys, yes.
5.
Yes, keep going. Hard guys. Hard guys, go.
Big scrub to get this by the guard.
Oh, just a little rub. My bad.
Little rub, but again, it's better to be light and have something to work with rather than being too heavy in this case.
Yeah, definitely.
Double peel coming from Northern Ontario.
Double this way. That's not bad.
Touched all 3 of those rocks there.
and rolls right out to the wings.
Popped it out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Take another quick look at that.
I thought he was going to run it straight back and jam.
Almost touched every single rock in play that game.
Yeah.
Second chance for this draw for Ty Daisy.
Stop. I think we're just a guard. We're not in.
This guard. Guard.
2.
Yes.
3.
Yeah, get some separation. Go, boys.
2.
Go, guys. Hold.
All the way.
Okay. Oh.
Not terrible.
Yeah, about the same place.
Yeah. Bit of a missed opportunity for that come around, but the guard's definitely the tolerance on that one.
This will be a second crack at this double peel for Team Northern Ontario.
7.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Hard.
All the way.
Hard.
And a jam.
Bit of an unfortunate miss.
He popped his
Looking
first
good right
one.
now.
What?
Not looking good right now.
No.
So it sounds like a bit of an overcorrection. Heard he might pop the first one and
Sorry, what?
overcorrected on the second.
Yeah, maybe a little soft on his release there.
So he could get away with some of those misses coming up short for New Brunswick on those last two, but really need a solid draw here from John Siddell.
Yeah, they definitely need to capitalize on this one.
Right there. Line's good. Cam. Yep. 5. Yep. Hard Cam, you got it. Hard. Go, man, you got it. Hard. Hard, man, go. Hard. Go. Hard, switch. Cool.
We're there.
Oh, that's fine. You have to get by. Yeah.
That'll do it. They would like to have kept that in the top, but again, in behind those three
Yeah,
guards.
had to make sure you got by those guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No surprise here with the peel from Northern Ontario.
Looks like there could even be a possible for a triple if you hit this right. And removing a few rocks.
I like the same, Raj.
Yeah.
I
Your
think
weight
we're
was
gonna
good,
have
and
to
then
go
we
for
pounded
two
it the
this
whole
end.
way.
I like the same. I just threw it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with this
You got
call.
it, Wes?
Yeah.
That's the same, right?
Eventually you're going to have to steal two,
Like
so
a
you may as well
touch
get two
We're
cracks
kinda
at
close to
it.
the guard.
Exactly. So you're putting it in, and
Yeah.
Northern
That's great.
Ontario will play the double peel. Then you're
No,
just
no, I
guarding
like
for your
that.
life.
Yes.
And when you're down, every shot is critical to make practically perfect. Big shot here for John.
Where? What? Cam! Hard Cam! Line's good! Line's good! Yep, Cam! Line, yep! Hard Cam, got it!
Scrub for line and weight.
Go! Switch! Hard gun! Tie! Take it! Take it! Go, guys! Go, guys, go!
This looks like a great draw here.
Yeah.
Just able to get second shot.
Yeah.
And here comes the double peel from Northern Ontario.
Focus. Peel.
Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Get that one.
And nicely done. And avoids the jam at the back.
Yep. Great double peel there.
Quick check to see who shot from our overhead. It looked like it was yellow.
I like the center then. It's slowing a bit down here.
Good comment there from John. Letting Raj know about the speed of the ice.
Yep. Yeah, it's important that all players on the ice know what the paths are doing.
Yeah.
Especially when you, as a skip,
Yeah.
you're spending your entire
Right.
time you're going down the ice visualizing your shot. So having an idea of that before you can get down to your sweepers
Yeah.
is great communication.
You got it, Raj.
Soft handle. Cam.
Two.
Mine's good. Through.
Two.
Where?
2.
Go up. Close. Tie. Whoa.
3. No, 2.
5.
2.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard girl. Hard. Every end. Keep going. Go. Guard it. Go.
And a great shot.
Yep. It's a great guard.
I like coming here. We gotta come here.
I like back line.
Yeah, it's decision time for Northern Ontario.
Just having it back a little bit's good.
Okay, do not call them on to curl until you're passed, okay?
And really good call here to play the freeze, because they know they're going to have to draw on their second one, so you might as well get your line and weight down
time.
now.
Yeah.
Tons of time.
So this will be Skip Brendan Rajala's first rock here in N7.
How much?
Back 12.
How much?
Back 12. Line.
Line! Hard line all the way! Hard line all the way! Line. Hard line, right to it,
Stay on it.
Hard. Keep going.
Curl.
Big scrub to get this by the front. It'll be all over, and they'll sit right in front of the rock on center.
Yep.
Do you like the guard?
He's good. Yeah, but does he have to play that?
He's gonna play the double,
I know,
but that's really hard. I think we let him play it.
If he misses it, we get, like, if he hits it, we get 1.
Yeah, that's pretty hard though.
Do you ever like that?
What would you be throwing in this situation?
Yeah, like just get something.
I would be looking to choke off
Ideally,
that
that's perfect.
Yeah.
the right-hand side there, and playing a draw in behind to top 8. Just
Yeah. Yeah, I
dropping off
definitely
that.
agree.
You're on board, Emma?
This?
Yeah.
I think we could play on the same team here. That's agreeing.
Yeah, I don't think you need to touch anything on that side of the sheet that they're looking at right now.
He's got nothing other than this against 3. Come at this, tap it an inch.
Yeah, I think if they just come in right here, he's going to have a really difficult shot.
Just talk to it. I think he's gonna rip it. Like regardless.
Side and angle it close to the button, that's not terrible.
Yeah, even if we just tap straight back. I think if we guard, he's just playing the yellows, and I think now's our chance to get 2 of them.
Now the shot we also just talked about, it is tough, it is precise to make it right behind, so they're playing a shot that they're more comfortable with, that has a bit more tolerance. So as mentioned, at this point when you're down by so many, you have to take some risks.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't mind a hair more.
And perhaps they're playing this one so he has to throw a cold draw down that path against the 3 that they were talking about.
They'll still be forcing him to throw against 3 if the shot is made perfectly.
Yes. And it won't give them the opportunity to see any rocks down that line.
Back 8.
Whoa, tie him. Tie all the way
down. Close out.
Got it. Tie all day.
Always you. Always you.
Hard tie. Hard curl. Hard tie. Hard. Go. Hard. Go. Big go. Hard.
Nice.
Out of me.
Nice.
That was a nice shot to get the inside of the rock and block off that tap.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Shot of the year.
It's not easy. Definite.
Just right on the handle.
So this is a scoreboard call.
Yeah.
See, by playing this and making this, you're giving up 1 if made.
Double. Trying to wait.
The Northern Ontario team is most likely pretty comfortable going into the last end up 2 with hammer, so they're okay with the steal of 1 here.
There is a guard up there they have to keep an eye on, make sure to avoid. So pre-precise double needed from Skip Brendan here in the last rock of N7.
Whoa. Never. Jesse. Hard Jesse.
Anything?
Hard Jess.
And in a turn of events, that is a big steal of 3
Wow.
for Team New Brunswick.
All tied up going into the last end.
What a game we have here, Emma.
It's been a very exciting second half.
We'll, of course, give you one last update on the scores across the sheets. The other boys' games on the ice, we have Team Saskatchewan with big 3-ender in N6. They trail Alberta 7-6 going into N7. As mentioned before, final on the Nova Scotia PEI game with Nova Scotia, 8-1 final. Team BC stealing 1 in the 6th, and they now have a 2-0 lead over Team Northern Ontario 1. On the girls' side, we have our first final there as well. Team Nova Scotia with a 6-0 win over Team New Brunswick 1. In sheet 5, we have Team Ontario 2, 6-4 lead over Newfoundland Labrador after 6 ends of play. And Team Manitoba 1 popping a 3 in N6 for a 5-4 lead over Team Northern Ontario. And again, keep an eye on the scoreboard, curling.ca/scoreboard. Here in our 8th and final end, we had quite the line score in our game, our feature matchup. We had a pretty straightforward first 3 ends of target practice, with a 5 taken in N4 by Team Northern Ontario. But it's been all Team New Brunswick in the back half, with taking 1 in the 5th, stealing 1 in the 6th, and stealing 3 in the 7th, as we just saw.
Yeah, they've been super patient throughout this game, which has been one of their keys to success for sure.
They're going to need that patience and a couple great placed guards and draws in this end. Team Northern Ontario is going to need to get those double peels and skip the shot for the win. And as a skip, that's really what you're going to have to be thinking of every time you're calling a shot.
Yeah.
What is this going to leave me?
Yeah. What you ideally want your last shot to be.
And in most cases, the answer to that would be draw to the forefoot for the win.
Yeah.
Team New Brunswick playing the high center guard. Wanting it to stop, and it will.
A little closer than they might have liked, but it still gets the job done. Team Northern Ontario switching gears here and coming around everything.
Same way.
Definitely a smarter idea to beat them in. You know where New Brunswick is going next, so you might as well get in there first.
Exactly.
Critical draw for Northern Ontario's Jesse Crozier.
All the way. Hard line. Hey, Kyle.
Wait till there.
Whoa.
Oh, we carried him.
Oh, we're back. Oh.
It's a good shot, Jess.
I like that.
And that came down in a hurry.
Yep.
That slide path you were talking about is really slowing down and flattening out.
Like back 4.
Yeah.
Even just 2.
Even T is good. You just got to get it off the lid. Okay.
Yep. I definitely like this call here, tapping them back just a couple feet.
Got it.
They want to keep that as backing for the future.
Yes. Yeah, definitely not wanting to get rid of it, but just moving it far enough so you can get shot.
Close. Weak hand up. Close. Yep. Close.
We're close.
Whoa. John, all day.
It's always you. Yeah, really.
John. Stay close. Cam. Oh. Yeah, go, Cam. Go. Guard it. Go. Pull it.
Nice.
Great shot there.
That's a beauty.
Even got a little bit roll under.
Forward here.
You want to peel?
We'll have another look at that rock. It's coming in. Big scrub to keep the line, the tap, and it's yellow sing shot.
Brendan, you want time?
Okay, time.
There.
So timeout
Yeah.
called, and it will be Coach Brian Rajala coming out.
Let's go, girl.
Dad of Brendan. Let's listen in.
No, is it? I was just coming to drop it.
So we'll try to cut it across the top. That's when the one that's closest to the center, top house. It's going to come into here. Okay. You got to get both. You can't just sit one.
Yeah.
Cross over top.
What's the shot? Double peel?
Yeah.
Coach coming out and talking about the double peel, even looking at the lineup for the rock onto the yellow in the rings.
I like it. Make it.
Okay, you got this?
Yep.
Great call here. They really want to make sure that center's open up. They
Yeah.
can deal with the yellow in the forefoot after.
Yeah, definitely the smart call here.
Yep. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Hard.
Great shot.
That's a great shot.
Beautiful. Even getting the rock off the forefoot
Yep.
and sitting shot.
That's my fault. Sorry, guys. I should have gotten it.
Let's take another look at that.
Yeah, what a great shot that was.
2.5.
Still got to address
Even
that.
a hand raised by Raj there too.
You know what?
It's part of acknowledgement. The
Yeah.
other team makes a good shot.
Definitely a game saver that one was.
Hair tight. 3.
2.
Full
Two.
line good.
Fine. Take a look. Take a look.
Still hair tight, but not
2.
bad. 3. There.
2.
3. There. You need this tight. We're there. We're there.
You can go a bit. You.
Oh, it's me. Throw that. Perfect.
Nice.
So completely guarding their rock,
Nice.
just biting the top four.
I can see all of it. Heel. Okay. Yep.
Again, smart call, just remove that guard.
Yep, especially since you are the shot stone in the rings. Just the peel is fine here.
Whoa.
Back one.
Hey, nice one.
This is that side yellow one as well.
As you said that, I didn't even go.
I mean, in the end here, where the New Brunswick stone is, it's not in the greatest position for them. It's off to the side.
You can throw it 2 and then we can
So
sweep
New
it
Brunswick's
deep if
looking
we
to
need
keep this guard closer to the center line.
Yeah.
Because really, the yellow one, likelihood of it scoring is not great. It's probably going to be one of the skip stones that's in the best position to
Yeah.
steal.
Pull down.
1.
Hey, got tight. Line's gotta be over.
1.
3. Gotta be over, Cam. Need help.
2.
Gotta be over.
As rock is dying, skipper coming out to help sweep,
As far as it goes.
get it over, but they need to drag this.
Good.
We can stack guards off that.
A little bit of a higher guard, but
Okay.
It's tempting.
We can just peel.
Or you can just peel again. Peel, yeah. Okay.
No, they were tempted to hit that rock in the house because the guard is so high, but again, you want to just keep it open for your last.
yeah, although the guard is high, it is still an eyesore, so if they manage to get something around it, wouldn't be easy to remove.
Whoa. Back. In the back one. Yeah, that way.
Oh,
And that's an unfortunate miss. So now it
Okay, in.
is New Brunswick sitting 1. And Raj running up to call
like a
the center line guard, tight
We got
center.
it.
yeah.
Really nice mature call.
Three.
Tight, tight, tight.
Yeah, you.
Line's really good. Hard tight.
2.
Good. Hard tight.
3.
Go, go,
Three.
You're mine.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Over and off. 4's okay.
It's gotta sit.
No, it's fine.
It's just gotta
Whoa,
sit.
whoa, whoa. You just gotta stack this.
That's a great shot there.
Yeah, beautiful. Got nice separation.
Yeah. You've got to now. You like border control. I like board. Okay.
This is a bit of a risky call because in the event you roll out, you're giving Team New Brunswick the opportunity to draw around 2 center line guards.
It's the same if it doesn't get right in behind.
Exactly, yeah.
Anywhere but perfect, and New Brunswick is going to be licking their chops.
Jesse's. Jess. Curl, curl, curl.
Curl, 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 curl.
Hard
curl.
curl.
Hard Jesse, hard Jesse, hard Jesse. Hard, push, 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 push.
Yeah, and just like that, Team New Brunswick will get the opportunity to draw around those 2 center guards.
Good.
Yeah, I like the draw.
And they've been playing this draw all end.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely know it now.
4. But they're probably gonna try to double peel or something. Top 4?
Yeah. If we make this, he's not going to be very pleased.
No.
Is there any thought on his
Like, does he have any in-off his if we're top 4?
It will be, but
pretty hard?
give him an in-off.
Okay.
Like, that's going to be his hardest shot. I mean,
If he does it, you can just hit and roll and then
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
top 4, back 4, be hard.
Yeah.
You know the weight, Raj? Got it.
So this is the first skip rock in end 8 for Team New Brunswick.
Pretty good.
Make it
High
good.
tight. Line's good.
Top 8.
Our guys. Hand roll. Line's
Weight
good.
close. Top 4.
Cameron. Tight,
Top
tight.
eight.
Tight, tight. Hard, tight. Hard. Hard. Go. Keep going. Hard. Go, guys. You can. Go.
Looks like the weight really came off of that one.
That's a slide path just coming
Yeah.
down, but fantastic line.
Yeah, they were thinking that one was going to be right top 4.
Now Northern Ontario is into it, so they're now having to make that exact same
Yeah.
draw. Now they do have to be careful with the placement of it because of where their other 2 rocks are. They could be available for a double to sit in behind guard. So they don't necessarily want to bring this in too deep.
Still
Yeah.
shot, right? Yeah, none of them are in the house. Okay. Actually, no. Yeah. Top 4 fully buried. Fully buried, yeah. Okay. We got this. Take your time. Take your time. We got tons of time.
Line's good. Where?
Down.
Where?
Yes, boys. Hard line. Top 8, top 4. Hard line.
Picked up right out of the hand, need it for the line.
Hard line. Yes, yes.
Line.
All the way for weight. Line.
Okay, curl. Kyle.
Yes.
Sweepers were able to hold that one.
Barry, you gotta bury.
Yes, all the way.
Yes. Go.
And in the end, good weight on this one, but it will leave a hit and roll for Team New Brunswick.
Weight control is definitely very important on this one.
Yeah, just hot. We're just discussing it. You say hot? Yeah, hot or even? No, I like hot. You gotta make sure you're
I think just a nice hack to backline weight here is all they need.
Yep. Okay.
And they have a good chunk of this rock from the other end, the hack end.
I think they may even have an inch of air.
And with the way it curls, they've actually almost got to be careful that they don't over curl this and come out the other side.
They didn't roll like 6 inches or beautiful.
Yeah.
Any roll is good. You just gotta make it, right? You have to be
We're
a top
starting to
shot a
go.
while.
Starting to go, yell at me.
Yeah. You got it, Raj?
Yep, yep. Whoa, close, whoa, Cam. Cam. Hard,
Staying
Cam.
close to this
Hard,
one.
Cam. Hard, Cam. Hard. Keep going, keep going. Hard, 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 hard.
And that will sit nose for shot. But again, it will be the same shot right back for Northern Ontario for the win.
Yeah.
In this case, they just need to make it go away. They're saying shot 2 and 3 as well over on the side.
You guys just take your time. Forward. Forward? Forward. You got this, Brendan.
For the win, Team Northern Ontario needing a hit.
One. Whoa, girl, Kyle.
Move, move.
Kyle. Hard, Kyle. Right to it.
And that'll be good for the deuce and the win. So with 8-6 final score on the board. So on behalf of myself, Danielle Inglis, my co-host Emma Arduchuk, and our entire crew here at the Oakville Curling Club, we wish you a good evening. Thanks for joining us.